So I just watched this video from Lip TV, and it's called "Can Marijuana Save Your Life in an Accident?" And it talks about how had they had research about people that have TBI in their brain. Well, I mean, they have a research that people had traumatic brain injury, but had weed in their system at the time, and that they actually survived. They had a better chance of surviving the accident of whatever happened to them because of the THC in their system. And the only reason why I am so amazed by this is because the night of my car accident, we smoked on the way up there, we drank, then I smoked some more before we left. So I had THC in my system, and I went into a coma for 3 months. And I had 2 strokes, and my left lung collapsed, and I was all messed up from mine, but I had THC in my system during my coma. And your body, we have cannabinoids it's in our bodies. Like, marijuana is in our bodies naturally, like it's made that way. And when I was in my coma, I believe that the THC really did help me out. From that video on Lip TV, they're saying that I had a better chance. Mine's like 2 point something, and the others are like 11 something, some crap. I don't know, but I mean, look, I'm 100% now, and that's 8 years later. And I had THC in my system at the time of the wreck. And now they're finding all this research out about how it's good for your brain and it actually could save your life and stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. All this research they're finding now, and I'm living proof of it. And they say they can't do studies because it's illegal and stuff. But I mean, I lived it in real time. 8 years later, I'm 100% again. I mean, I had 2 strokes though. That's what affects my right side of my body because of my strokes. But I've overcome that too. So I mean, there's so many benefits to this drug. I don't even say it's a drug, it's a plant. There's so many benefits to this plant, from medicine to clothing to construction material to all kinds of shit. Paper. I mean, there's so many benefits to this, but it's illegal because they believe that there's not enough money in it. When, if you look at Colorado, they're raking in the money, and their schools are getting better, and their state's getting better and more improved and everything. And while these other states sit around with their thumb up their ass debating whether or not they want to get money to help out their state, Colorado's raking in all the money and getting all the people to move there. So, I mean, get off your asses and make some real fucking research studies and look into this, because there's way many more benefits than there are negatives. And to be honest with you, the only negative I think is that if you're lazy, a lazy person. You have to be a lazy person though for this to happen. And if you smoke weed all day every day, you're still gonna be a lazy person. But me, I smoke weed. I used to smoke weed all day every day for a while there. But then I went to jail for 2 Gs in a bowl and spent 9 days in jail with the BC hole, which means I'm crazy, which means I had to see all kinds of psychologists to get out. But whatever, because I already went through it and it happened, so fuck it. But there's no negatives. The only negatives, if you're lazy, you're still gonna be lazy. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's nice and it calms you down and slows you down a little bit, but I mean, if you're a very motivated person, you're going to still be a very motivated person. And don't ever say pothead's stupid, because I'm far from stupid. So, and I know there's many people out there that smoke that you wouldn't even know smoke, and they're brilliant. So you need to do some more research and look into this. So I'm telling you, this will heal the nation. This will heal the world. But God is the answer to save your life and to live for eternity. So please accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. And try to hold all God's 10 Commandments. And read the KJV, because that's the only Bible that's going to tell you that, that's the only Bible, this is what I say. KJV is the only Bible without man interest, because all the other Bibles make shit sound good. No, the KJV just comes out and says, hey, it is like this, and if you do this, this is gonna happen, or if you're like this, it's like this. It just tells you what it is. So fucking read it, learn it, study, apply it, seek, and you will find him. I love you all. Peace.